First things first, the big advances in civil rights did not result from lawsuits or legislation. Politics and policy were important, but the movement's momentum flooded over into the everyday world, pushed by ordinary people, propelled through a process known as direct action. Sit-ins, strikes, freedom rides, marches, boycotts, civil disobedience. The movement advanced by putting bodies in space, enlisting ordinary people in strategic confrontations with hostile opponents. As a boy in rural Alabama, John Lewis vividly remembers his mother warning him to guard himself when he'd go into town. Speaking from his congressional office in Washington, D.C., Lewis told me how his mother prepared him to deal with a hostile and segregated community. He told me, she'd say, "Be careful, be watchful, be mindful, don't get in trouble." But once Lewis went away to college in Nashville and got active in the movement, he came to see the power of trouble. He said, "When you see something that isn't right, not fair, not just, you have a moral obligation to do something. And in the final analysis, that means you're going to get into some trouble. Necessary trouble, good trouble." Lewis's phrase has become a rallying cry. Even now, 78 years old and a veteran member of Congress, he's still a big believer in troublemaking. The genius of direct action is how it taps into a natural resource far more powerful than anything that the armed, state-sponsored opponents of freedom possess: bravery. It's hard even to fathom the courage required to act up in an age when activism is so often passive, virtual, and symbolic. Imagine what it took to join an interstate freedom ride, or be the first black student at an all-white school, or hold your seat at a segregated lunch counter. These actions were designed to put people in dangerous places. They were meant to ignite and invite discomfort, shame, and even violence. Confrontation, determination, sacrifice, comfort with disruption, these were the job requirements. The most significant victories in civil rights were not won as part of orderly policy negotiations. They were forced by activists standing up against oppression. The lesson? Change does not occur in safe spaces.